Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something that I've been putting off for a few years. Before we get into that, I actually want to show y'all my apartment because I realized that I actually haven't shown y'all the dorm that I've been living in. So this is our living room. Me and Jeremy have kind of covered it in posters and flags and all that fun stuff, and then covered it also with all our camera gear. And this is our camera table. This is where we have all of our camera gear, or at least most of it when we're not using it. So what we're gonna be talking about today is this. So this is the first film camera that I have ever bought. It is the Canon FT-QL. So for some reason I've been scared of film cameras. I'm not really sure why. I've actually had one, I have one back in Virginia, and it's been sitting on a shelf for maybe 8 years now. I think it's like a Pentax or a Lumix or something like that, but I've just never touched it because I've been kind of like, not really scared, but just, it's just something new that I wasn't really sure about. So it's just been on the shelf. Anyway, so this I saw about a month and a half ago at a market here in West Palm Beach. So I saw it, wow, and I immediately fell in love with it. I love the way it looks. So I actually took this picture when I first saw it. I love the black leather kind of style. I like the silver chrome kind of look. The sound, the ASMR on this is so satisfying. Like, just listen to this. Like. So I wanted to buy it, but the guy only took cash. So at the time, I think I only had about $10 cash on me. So I came back about 2 or 3 weeks later with more cash in hand, and I bought this for 50 bucks, and that is pretty good. If you go online, these are worth around $200 to $300 if it's in good condition, and this one's in really good condition, so I definitely got a steal. But I haven't had a lot of time to use this. I've taken about 13 out of 24 shots on this roll of film. Today we're gonna go down to West Palm Beach, and I'm gonna test it out, really use it, see if I like it, whether I think it's really worth you to buy a film camera. So today I'm going to be really experimenting with it, how I like it, whether I think it's easy to use, and then from that information y'all can decide if you all want to get into film photography. Alright, we are all packed up and ready to go, so let's see what kind of shots we can get with this new film camera. Okay, so I want to get at least one picture of a really nice car. So there is a McLaren shop right over here. And then we're gonna go deeper into the city and just see if we can find some cool angles and composure. All right, we have arrived at the McLaren shop. I think I'm just gonna try to take a picture of one of these ones right up front, and then we'll move on. So right in front of me is actually this abandoned diner is what it looks like. I want to kind of get through the window shot, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. If I can get it, it'd be such a cool photo. Alright, so this is the last shot. I think I got the settings right. I'm gonna do one more photo and then we're gonna head back to the dorm. One thing I'm a little worried about is I'm not sure exactly what the right settings are. So for this, obviously there's no like electronic viewfinder like DSLRs and mirrorlesses and all that kind of have. So you kind of have to guess. So I've been using this app, and you're supposed to point it and it's supposed to tell you what settings work best for the camera. So I am a little nervous that they may be overexposed. I feel like a lot of them are going to be, but like I said before, this is my first time using it, so yeah. All Alright, so sadly, I actually already used all my film, so that's the full 24. Alright guys, it is the next day and we're going to be dropping off our film to get it developed. So it takes about 1 to 2 hours for them to develop the film. So we're going to go to a coffee shop and work on some editing.
Be about an hour or so.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we just picked up the film, so I'm gonna go back to the dorm, upload it on the computer, and see how it turned out. Okay, so I just got back from getting the film developed. I put it on my computer, I edited the photos, and I really like how some of them turned out. There were some where it kind of divided, so it didn't, I guess, expose it right or move the film through the camera correctly, and so it kind of overlapped in some of them, so you'll see that in some of these photos. But then other ones I absolutely loved. So there was one of an abandoned diner that you probably saw earlier, and that one was probably my favorite one. So overall, I really liked the outcome. I think the camera did a great job, but I want to talk about some pros and cons of using a film camera compared to a DSLR or mirrorless. So first of all, you can't really see if you're shooting the correct exposure. So like I said, I had to use that app on my phone. It worked fairly well, but some of them were a little overexposed, which is fine. It's just a little more time consuming. Learning the camera itself, how to use it, was pretty easy. The only difficult thing I had was how to load film correctly and how to unload it. And that's kind of different with each film camera, but I learned fairly quickly that was just one of the more difficult things. Other than that, I really enjoyed using it. So take this information and do with it what you will, but I personally think film cameras are worth it. They're a lot of fun. It's a whole nother field of photography that I'm just getting into and experiencing, so I really liked it. That is going to be all for today's video, so make sure you guys like and subscribe, comment. Jeremy, what's a good thing to comment on this video?
Comment what photo was your favorite.
What photo was your favorite? Put that
down and below.
Down
in the comments.
Not the description. That's my job. The comment. All right. Peace.